Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about the internet gurus that claims to help the youth with the confidence, the relationship, mental health and pretty much with the everything. But almost every one of them have a fucked up mental health, narcissism in the name of confidence, and most of them have been or are still escorts or at least acts like one, and pretty much everything in their life is fucked up. So, as I mentioned before, almost every other self guru has the same content, but coincidentally enough, these gurus also have one more thing in common: trauma. Yes. If you look at most of these gurus' content, they all had went through something, some kind of trauma, let it be childhood trauma, trauma from a relationship, or broken family, or any other type of situation that left a scar on them. But instead of going to therapy or seek help, they become self help gurus themselves, claiming that they don't want anyone to suffer from the things they had just because no one was there to warn them or guide them in life. Now, look, I'm not saying that it's wrong, okay? It's not entirely wrong to come on a public domain and share your personal experience and opinion about certain things. But to give advice on serious things like depression, anxiety, insecurity, or any other mental problems that can seriously lead someone to take extreme actions, you need a degree. Okay, forget about a degree. These gurus aren't even mentally stable themselves and are suffering from some kind of trauma or depression. And when these mentally unstable people start to give out advices, they are bound to become toxic at one time. These gurus often sell words that people like to hear. They give advices that makes you a narcissist instead of making you a confident person. It's not their fault though, because they probably think that if they hide all their emotions and just give out one stoic strong emotion and act like a main character, it means that's self-love. Yeah, they actually think like that. People like you and me who are stable and can see through these gurus' bullshit wonder, why do people even listen to these gurus' petty advices? Well, imagine a scenario where you are someone who constantly gets bullied at school or a place for the looks and has such a low self esteem. And one day, while randomly scrolling on YG, you come across one of these gurus. You're so desperate to become a version of yourself who's not apologetic for simply existing that you actually take the advice and it works for you. That one instance made you feel like the person you wanted to be, and it makes you worship that guru. Okay, it feels like, oh my god, these women, they changed my life and now I am confident, now I'm feeling good about myself. See, every one of us feels like that if we are lost in life, okay, or if we are going through a phase in our life and there's someone else, there's no one actually to correct us or guide us or tell us that it's okay, it's just a phase and all that. And suddenly there's someone who's there for us. We feel like, oh, this person might be a god. Okay, and this is exactly how people end up falling in the trap of these gurus and become a part of a cult unknowingly.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Swag Messiah.
Usually, most of the advices given by these gurus are toxic, but the relationship ones are specifically the most toxic advice you will get from them. Their advices on things like self improvement, how to be confident, how to be a better person, and deal with bullying or anxiety might help someone to become a better version of themselves. But relationship is a sector where they all consecutively give toxic and horrifying advices. So far in this video, I used terms like most of or almost every of these YouTubers or gurus, whatever you call them. But when it comes to relationship, everyone. Literally, everyone gives the wrong advice. It's basically how to bag a rich man or how to manipulate your man into giving you princess treatment. And it's never your fault. If he wanted to, he would. I have talked about these issues in the Lise video and why it's toxic. The if he wanted to, he would kind of mentality. But if I had to mention it here, I would say that if you want to be treated in a certain way, you have to give the same treatment to your partner. If your partner is putting in every effort and you do nothing, because in your mind, your presence is enough to entertain that person or fill in the needs, then it's not main character energy, it's not period baddie behavior, it's entitlement and narcissism, straight up. And please, if you want a certain type of partner, then date that type of person from the get-go. By dating just anyone and then manipulating them into changing themselves, it's straight up so fucked up. Like, imagine someone doing that stuff to you. Would you stay in that relationship? You might need therapy after you get over that relationship or something like that. These gurus, advisors are the reason why they always end up getting into toxic relationship and getting played on. Like, by now there are so many examples on the internet. Okay, just you can just search it up. Okay, because these gurus never teach you or talk about real love, vulnerability, stability, and support. They teach you how to be materialistic, and honestly, relationship in their world is just a business deal, not love.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
I have already talked about why people listen to them before, but talking about their popularity, it has nothing to do with the kind of audience they grab. It's actually the way these gurus look and talk. Now, if you notice this thing about these gurus, most of them have gone through multiple surgeries or look immensely pretty and has a really, really good body. So when a pretty woman with perfect body talks about anything with a bass in their tone, people assume that it's right. Imagine if a woman with imperfect body, what you call, face which contains acne and dark circle and has a completely normal life, coming onto the camera and starts giving advice. Would you listen to her? Probably not. It's actually ironic how these gurus give lectures on self-love, but if you only love your changed version, do you even love yourself or you love the version that you had to change?
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Swag Messiah.
The conclusion of this video is that please have your own opinion. Even if you watch these gurus, don't just blindly follow random influencers you see on the internet. Even if they are good at giving advices, it's only because they have learned from their mistakes and experience. So yeah, you can only learn from your mistakes and experience. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching my video till here, and remember, everything I said in this video is just my opinion, so no need to hate on anyone. If you're going through bullying or anything suicidal, then please go for professional help instead of watching these gurus online. Peace out.